I expect a Micah Parsons deal to get done in Dallas. This feels like typical negotiations that normally happen behind closed doors that are now happening publicly. And while I think it is weird, I think it will get worked out. I find the more interesting thing, CJ, Dez Bryant and Nicki Minaj.
Okay, help me out here.
Okay.
I saw something from Dez.
So,
Dez basically told Jerry, hey, keep my name out your mouth, dog.
well, first,
Okay.
Dez Bryant. Jerry mentioned Dez Bryant when he was talking about why he doesn't like dealing with agents, because he referred back to Roc Nation and Jay-Z and essentially said that whenever he had a problem with Dez, Jay-Z and Roc Nation were nowhere to be found.
Jay-Z looked me in my eye and told me that Dez Bryant was going to show up.
And he didn't show up.
The quote was great because Jay-Z says that he shows up on time and everybody he works with shows up on time because when he was coming up, his office was the corner. He always showed up on time for the corner. I was like, wait, we're just openly talking about this man dealing drugs. Great, Jerry, let's go.
Dez comes out, says, I don't think it's smart to mention my name, Jerry. And then he threatened to do a story time. And then Nicki Minaj, of all people, unexpected inserter into this story, quote tweets it and is like, goes full Jigsaw style and says, let's play a game. Anytime you do a story time on Jerry Jones, I'll do a story time of my own. And the back and forth kind of continues. And she says, okay, well, my story time is going to be about Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and the alleged racist Desiree Perez, the Roc Nation CEO. And eventually, Dez gets mad at Nicki Minaj for inserting herself in business that she didn't have any part in to begin with.
Nicki, okay, side note.
Yes.
Nicki, for those who don't know, Nicki and Young Money, all of them are upset with Roc Nation because they didn't let Wayne do the Super Bowl.
Correct.
And so any chance they get to go at Roc Nation, they want to do it. Nicki, Baby, throw Drake in there as well. The only one I hadn't seen, not to say that he hasn't, the only one I hadn't seen come across my feed as saying something other than, oh man, I'm really sad about that is Lil Wayne. But, okay.
Well, eventually, they're going back and forth, and Nicki tells Dez Bryant to go beat his mom.
Whoa.
Yes. And I don't remember the details of that story specifically, but I believe there was some domestic violence or situation in Dez Bryant's home with his mom and either his dad or a partner of his mother. Anyway, a very messy situation, but he took offense to that, obviously. And then Dez Bryant says that he didn't go to jail for touching his mom, that he was defending himself. And then he asks how Nicki Minaj can even be online when her husband is a sex offender.
Turn up.
And then Nicki Minaj offers Dez Bryant $10 million to come fight her husband. Imagine waking up as the husband and your wife overnight was like, hey, we got to get 10 mil together because you're going to go fight Dez Bryant.
One of my bigger fears right now
is your wife putting you up for a fight?
Is my wife doing something? It's like, oh, now I got to go fight these people. Come on, man. Can you please chill out? Oh my gosh. He's probably just sitting there like, wait, why do you want me to go fight him?
Exactly.
Don't you know other people?
Exactly.
You bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Can't you go find one of them to go fight this dude? Gosh. He just wants to sit over there and watch Coco Melon, I guess. He doesn't want to have to fight anybody. Wants to sit down and watch Bluey.
Anyway, there's like 50 tweets to go back and forth between. But this was the most unexpected offshoot of the Micah Parsons contract dispute in Dallas.
They're my agent. Why are you mentioning
I'll
me in this at all?
$10 million in cash right now if you come and fight him, since you beat your own mom.
Like, what are you talking about?
It's like, oh, you're going to talk about my mama? Okay.
Like, why? Again, Nicki, I understand you're mad. Fine. But I didn't tell Jay-Z not to pit Wayne as a Super Bowl performer at halftime. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. Why are you inserting yourself in this situation? Nobody asked for that, Miss Minaj. No. Wait, do something else. Talk about something else. You don't have to bring me into the or use my thing. I just told Jerry to keep my name out of his mouth. Why are you putting it in your mouth all of a sudden?
Also, how did we get here from essentially like a I'm backing you up to this is now a fight between the two of us and has gotten so distant?
Who was backing who up?
Well, originally it felt like Nicki Minaj. It wasn't like Nicki Minaj was coming for Dez, although I guess if you make it to the Roc Nation piece of it, then perhaps she just attaches anyone with Roc Nation.
That's what she's doing.
Morning to fight, and she's going to get up and she's going to go through it for the day. Anyway, I think Micah Parsons' back still hurts, so he's not practicing at the moment. But that's an age-old tactic. And Jerry Jones said over the weekend, he's not concerned. He still sees a future for Micah Parsons. He said he doesn't see this as what's the word he used, like a flare blast or a flare gun. He'll get it done. But I do think, how old is Jerry Jones now? Is he in his 80s?
Yo, is he in his 90s?
It just gets to this point where, like, the older you get, the more you're unable to, I don't know, you just say what you mean and you say what you feel all the time. And when you're doing negotiations, that's not always the best place possible to be operating from. And so when everything is out in the open, it becomes a way messier situation than in years past where, we've seen this with DeMarcus, with Ezekiel Elliott, with CeeDee Lamb, even Dak Prescott's gone through various extension issues. But I don't think it's ever gotten to the point where it's this public, and you haven't had a player like Micah Parsons who seemingly is completely unafraid to just put all the business out there, like officially, with a note, a very long note. So a lot of people say, I'm sorry for what you're going through. That's too long to read. Go get your money.
I'm sorry or congratulations.
Whatever it may be.
I'm not reading all of that. What's the Cliff Notes version? Where's the Sparks Notes version?
Exactly. Meeting happened in March.
Okay.
He thought that he was just talking to Jerry Jones about leadership. Jerry Jones thought they got a deal done. And I hate that, as somebody who went through this once upon a time, you'll get these like general managers who, not for whatever reason, because they know that they can manipulate you better than an agent that doesn't have real personal investment in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking to your agent. I want to talk to you. And you're like, no, please talk to my agent. And they're like, no, I'm not going to do a deal with your agent. I have an agent. This is a formal contract. The agent has to negotiate all my contracts moving forward. I pay this agent a certain percentage of money to get these deals done and then to ultimately make it as good of a deal as possible. So Jerry Jones is just I think he enjoys the game of it. I think he completely gets going off of situations like this. And we'll see if this one ends the way that ones in the past have as well.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.